Are you trying to get featured on Forbes or some other big name websites? PR News can help you. PR News is a big online store where you can shop around 102,000 different websites, and you can get from there mentions, articles, interviews, and a lot more. There are more than 16,000 different websites in the USA and also near 56,000 in whole Europe. Hi, I'm Mykola Lukashuk and I do SEO, pay-per-click and paid social since 2014. I have been dealing with PR News since 2018 and this was never as easy to get some new mentions as with using PR News. So if you haven't tried it yet, let's try and actually let me show you how to deal is and how easy it is to work. The main and important thing is catalog. In catalog, this is our marketplace. You're able to check exact countries like is it the USA or the Canada or Great Britain or some other stuff. Also, you're able to see like additional even cities. You can choose different categories. For example, if you're looking for in general business type, or if you're looking for some construction or some legal or some logistic or some other things. So you can even see like how many there are websites here, and you can easily adjust. For example, if your business is in fashion area, you can choose fashion and see just fashion websites. Also, what I like in PR News that you can see from one screen like the cost and even amount of traffic. So for example, Fashion Week Daily, the other website, let's open and see what you can see. Firstly, you can see all backlinks do follow or no follow. So for example, in this website is do follow, this is nice. Also, you can see like with ad label or without. So here is without label, so also this is nice. Also, there are some other things like about sensitive topics. Let's keep this. Important about images, important about like video. Would you like to have a video or no? And also some technical things. For example, currently I see that comparing from 2023, traffic a little dropped, but it also depends on sphere, so you can decide yourself. And for example, you can compare some other fashion websites and check maybe some users went to OpenAI, ChatGPT on some other sources for looking for some news, or this is like issue about this actual website. So here you see domain rank by Ahrefs, the important thing that you can like easy to check. But also be careful because sometimes you can see like even high domain rating but not okay traffic. So this two parameters should correlate one with other. Also there is included SEMrush authority score, so you don't need, if you haven't paid yet SEMrush, just for checking this, and some other services as might as well. And I like that they actually first of all showing all 18 months, so you're able to see like, okay, May 2025, okay, great. How about May 2024? Okay, you also see this. So actually a lot of data. And you are able to see how many users, for example, from USA, how many users from other countries, and actually from which countries. For example, this website looks like mostly US, a little UK, some Europe, like not bad in general. Or the other website, also about SEO, like do follow, great, without a label, okay, one image, just okay, let it be, without video, okay, indexing and some other stuff. But what is really interesting that this website had just 44 grand per traffic and currently started to have 2 million. Frankly talking, it looks a little strange, and but also on the other hand not expensive. So here's things that you should decide, like, is it worth it or not? Is it real traffic or not? Because actually even domain rank like not okay. So or is this some glitch, or this is some other mixed data not from this website, or this website like using mostly social media ads for showing traffic. So if they, for example, just created website, created redirect, and run a lot of social media campaigns for 2 million traffic per month, yes, you can see this amount. Also, you can like open website and check your ideas, like maybe do they have social media or no, and what is actually. So frankly talking, I don't think that this website can have as many traffic, but on the other hand, if they are putting some real ad budget to social media, it means that they maybe should put some more and not close this website. So technically you can decide and compare yourself. Is it worth for this amount of money or not? Let's check other filters, what we can actually check there. So also you're able to see different format types, like is it article or some guest post or some interview or like mention or some other stuff. And you're able to see some extra features which are included in most of them in Pro package. In Pro package you can filter like CBD or some medicine. So if you run some medicine practice and you would like quick to see which actually not enough medicine, because I opened fashion and beauty, so let me remove. So for example, in whole USA, if you've run medical practice and if you would like to have some just medicine related websites, so there are 404 different ones. So for some type like law or some loans or medicine or some other related, you have to have Pro account, which will help you to buy more. Also, I like actually as extra feature without an ad label, because mostly we buy for helping with the PR, and if PR related or SEO and sponsored, it not the best. So ideally you can just filter without ads and check what actually you can get. So let me show you how to buy, for example, weblink and how to buy backlink, and actually let's try the mention one. So you're able to see all in one place, like amount of traffic, amount of money, and you are able, for example, to check here. Let's find something what we can buy. Let's close this. So for example, okay, let me close. So for example, I would like to buy for our marketing.link agency. We do SEO, pay-per-click, paid social. So I can open and think, okay, it's supposed to be like marketing related category. So let me go and check, okay, marketing and PR. There are a couple dozens. So there are a couple mentions like, yes, some amount of traffic, 130 boxes. Okay, here, like 500, 300, 130. Wow, 26 boxes. Wow, 26, one more. So by the way, the other important thing, let me show you. For example, digital ad block. Idea that you, for SEO things, you have to have like one backlink from one domain, because if you have like, for example, paying 10 more backlinks from the one domain, you will not have the same increasing of your traffic. So ideally better having different domains, and this will help you ranking more. One of idea, except Ahrefs and SEMrush, how you can check backlinks, this in your, for example, Google Search Console. So you can, like, you're thinking about buying this blog and you would like to check. So first of all, you may think like, okay, Google didn't know about this website, so maybe you can buy there. But if, for example, I remember that this website looks familiar for me, and I think that actually we should have backlinks from there. So there is one trick that you can Google site and you can add your parameter. For example, if I posted backlink, this per article may be about my last name or about company name. So for example, this also is idea why is important every time to include like some type of your company, some name or some SEO or some other stuff that you can actually quick find. So for example, this is actually how looks article that I posted this article, I guess a year ago or so, just a couple months, half of a year ago. So this is how it looks, like my image, my picture, like some other backlink, and let me show you how. So idea that if I have backlink from this website, the second backlink will not be beneficial and helpful for me. So let's go to another one. Let's check the another. Do follow without ad, without images. Wow, this is strange thing we're talking about. Okay. Allowed. About without images, I guess this is because this is mentioned. So as you see mentioned, this is insertion in current based whole website, because in other website don't show you full article, and in general full article are more expensive than mentioned, but sometimes comparing competitors for you like may be important just to get backlink from this website. So in this case actually mention works as might as well. So you can see like for example article allows even up to 5 images, 2 backlinks, also without a label, without compared time. What is the difference? Like 50%. By the way, I guess maybe even more reasonable to buy article, but let me show you about this. So you can see visits. You can see, for example, from which country there are these videos. It's like USA, India, United Kingdom, Indonesia, Germany, and you can consider yourself like, okay, from this amount, just this amount from USA means like 3,000 real USA users. Is it worth it or not? And decide after this what to do. So let me show you how to buy. I would like to add images, so let's do article instead of mention. There is also a couple additional things that you can buy, like guarantee. It costs 10% of whole amount and allows you protection for 1 year. Personally, I work with Per News since 2018, and I calculated that less than 10% backlinks I can lose, and in general it's more reasonable just for this budget buy more backlinks. So I don't often use a guarantee, and mostly just use all budget for buying additional backlinks. Also, you can buy like writing services or some additional posting for this backlink, like couple additional tier 2 backlinks. So let's just buy and see what is the next. Okay, I decided at this moment, okay, let's go just with regular order. You're able to pay from balance or from credit card, whatever you wish. So that's all, and looks I paid. Let's art. So I prepared already article. Also, you're able like little tune, add headlines, some other things. For example, you can add. So currently I am little, because my original text was without formatting, without labels, without headlines. I will tune in even directly here in editor. So like this I can little tune. Okay, this is supposed to be the other one. So you can also open, if you like HTML, you can like indirectly even change in code whatever you would like to change, like add additional like additional headlines or some other stuff. So for example, this, okay, what actually like here too much content. So also think about not just how Google will rank or Microsoft or Bing or AOL, but also consider that currently SEO is OPR. This is not just about SEO OPR, this is also about AI. Because, for example, Google Gemini or ChatGPT or even Grok, they are using the same backlinks and they are scrapping websites. So idea that having more mention also helps you to be more often in AI answer. So that's why this is also important. Also, don't forget about backlinks. For example, currently I'm allowed to add 2 backlinks. So I think that let's do one for homepage and the another, because this is like general article, let's do about pay-per-click service. So let's marketing.link team. By the way, I can add even like the best digital marketing agency, marketing.link, and OpenAI at least like the word the best. So for example, even this simple trick helps not just for current SEO ranking, but also for future, because Google is scanning websites, Bing is scanning websites, AI is scanning websites, and they are machines, they calculate in their math how many backlinks, how many relations, how many different website has a direct mentioning of this website. So that's actually how this works, and so roughly talking, PR News can help you not just with PR, but also with SEO and also with ranking in AI as might as well. So for example, I little tuned these things and let's add some pictures. I already prepared. Let's choose, for example, this one. Let's choose this, this, and for example, this. And let it be this one. So usually I'm adding as many photos as I can add, and the same thing with backlinks. If I'm allowed to add 2 backlinks, then I will add 2 backlinks. So backlinks for SEO, as many as you can add, just add it. So for example, looking in content, what I can do, like Google Ads or like even for Google. So currently I entered this is more easier with homepage, but I also would like to promote my pay-per-click services. That's why I'm looking in content, like what part of content is related about pay-per-click, and I will use this as might as well for my pay-per-click. So I can even like add here for automation, Google Ads Management. Oh. And I will use this one as, for example, as for Google Ads Management. So currently looks like I have content, I have 5 articles. You can add some custom comment for publisher if you would like to. And let's add the title. The best digital marketing agency. And looks like, let's check and send to publisher. I like also that PR News automatically checking did I edit backlinks, because sometimes you can copy paste and forget about backlinks. So this is really cool. So that's all. So PR and building additional relations now is easier with PR News. Hope this help you to see how actually this works, how quick and easy. So have a good day, have a lot of PR and enjoy.